Tom Sandoval sings at wedding. How much did they pay him? Tom Sandoval and his band got hired to sing at a wedding. Fans are dying to know how much the bride paid him to perform. Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras do a lot of shows. However, this is the first time anyone has heard of them doing a wedding. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Tom Sandoval is on The Traitors Season 3. Tom Sandoval is still one of the most hated men on reality TV. However, he is currently on Season 3 of The Traitors. Fans were unsure of how long he was going to last on the show. However, he is surprisingly still there. In fact, he recently used his musician skills to get him and his fellow castmates through a challenge. This blew up on social media and fans got a kick out of how he was acting during the competition. However, Tom is doing a surprisingly decent job on the show since he is not a traitor. He and his band sing at wedding. Paid how much? Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras were paid to play at a wedding. The bride's friend had a connection to the band, so this ended up costing them $16,000. Wow, fans were shocked that anyone would pay this amount of money to have Tom sing at their wedding. However, the bride seemed to enjoy the show they gave and had a good time. While not many people would pay $16,000 to have Tom sing at their wedding, this bride enjoyed the performance. It seems as though Tom Sandoval and his band were paid $16,000 to play at the bride's wedding. This was even with a discount since one of her friends had a connection to the band. Fans were shocked that someone would pay that much to have Tom Sandoval sing at their wedding. However, the bride was pleased with how he did during her celebration. What do you think about it all? Would you ever pay that much for Tom Sandoval to sing at your wedding? Sound off in the comments below. Tom Sandoval sings at wedding. How much did they pay him? In the world of reality TV, few people have caused as much drama as Tom Sandoval. Known for his tumultuous relationship with Ariana Madix and his involvement in the infamous Sandoval, Sandoval has become one of the most polarizing figures on Vanderpump Rules. However, despite the public fallout from his personal life, Tom has continued to find ways to make a living, both on television and in his music career. Recently, a surprising revelation came to light. Tom Sandoval and his band, Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras, were hired to perform at a wedding. But how much did the bride actually pay for this performance? Let's dive into the details of this unusual gig. Tom Sandoval's reality TV comeback, The Traitors. Before we get into the wedding performance, it's important to understand where Tom Sandoval stands in the public eye right now. Despite being one of the most reviled figures in reality TV, Sandoval has managed to keep himself relevant. He made a surprising appearance on Season 3 of The Traitors, a reality competition show where contestants must deceive one another to win. Fans were skeptical at first, unsure of how long he would last on the show given his reputation. To everyone's surprise, Sandoval has managed to stick around, even winning over some viewers with his strategy and gameplay. In one memorable moment on The Traitors, Sandoval used his musical talents to help him and his teammates navigate a challenge. His performance skills took center stage as he delivered an impromptu song, which ended up being a key moment in the competition. Fans on social media couldn't get enough of it, with many commenting on how Sandoval's charm and talents were working in his favor, despite his controversial past. While many still criticize him for his actions, it's clear that Sandoval knows how to use his skill set to stay in the game, both on The Traitors and in the public eye. Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras, performing at weddings. While The Traitors may be keeping Sandoval in the spotlight, it's his music that has been his main side gig for years. Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras is a band that he formed, playing a mix of rock, pop, and 80s-inspired music. While the band has played many shows in clubs and at events, it's rare for them to be hired for private gigs, especially weddings. However, that's exactly what happened when Tom and his band were hired to perform at a wedding recently. According to reports, Tom Sandoval and the most extras were hired to perform at a wedding celebration. The bride, who had a personal connection to the band, managed to secure the gig. While having a well-known reality TV star and musician perform at your wedding may seem like an exciting and unique experience, what really shocked fans was how much the bride paid for the performance. The wedding cost was reportedly $16,000, and while this included a discount due to the bride's connection with Sandoval's band, many fans were taken aback by the hefty price tag. For some, paying $16,000 for a wedding performance is a bit much, especially for a musician whose reputation has been tainted by scandals and drama. Despite this, the bride seemed thrilled with the performance, and according to reports, Tom and his band gave her wedding a special touch that she enjoyed thoroughly. Was it worth the price tag? When you think of $16,000 for a wedding performance, you may assume it's the price for hiring an internationally recognized artist or band. So when fans learned that Tom Sandoval was the one being paid this amount, many were left scratching their heads. While Sandoval and his band have garnered a following, it's hard to argue that they hold the same level of fame as some of the most sought-after musicians in the industry. However, it's important to remember that the bride who hired Tom and his band likely had a personal connection to the Vanderpump Rules star. And for some, having Tom Sandoval sing at their wedding might feel like an unforgettable experience, especially for fans of the show or Sandoval himself. If you followed his career, witnessed his rise to fame, and watched his personal drama unfold on national TV, paying for a performance by him could be a unique and memorable experience. For others, though, the idea of paying that much for Sandoval's band might seem like a huge stretch, given the band's relative niche following. Still, some fans have pointed out that it's not necessarily about the music itself, but the novelty and star power involved. Weddings, after all, are big events that people want to make memorable, and hiring someone from the Vanderpump Rules universe might add an element of excitement and drama. Fan reactions to the $16,000 wedding performance. The news of Tom Sandoval being paid $16,000 to sing at a wedding didn't sit well with everyone. On social media, many fans voiced their disbelief. How is there a bride out there paying this much for him to perform? One user wrote on Twitter, while another remarked, "I can't believe people are still supporting him, let alone paying him for a performance." Others took a more humorous approach, making jokes about the situation. Who needs a DJ when you can have Sandoval and his band? One fan quipped. Another commenter wrote, "I'd rather spend $16,000 on literally anything else." It's clear that opinions are divided, with some people finding the idea of paying for a wedding performance by Tom Sandoval to be absurd, while others might view it as a once-in-a-lifetime experience. At the same time, some fans recognized that for a bride who is a Vanderpump Rules fan or who has a connection to Sandoval, the price tag might feel worth it. After all, hiring someone who's been through major public drama and is still standing in the spotlight can add an interesting twist to any wedding event. The impact of fame on Tom Sandoval's music career. Regardless of the mixed reactions, Tom Sandoval's presence in the music world continues to generate buzz. His band's wedding performance might have come as a surprise, but it speaks to the ongoing influence that reality TV stars can have in areas beyond television. Sandoval's fame has opened doors for him in the music industry, even if the band's popularity isn't at the same level as mainstream artists. While the $16,000 price tag may be a hard pill to swallow for some, it's clear that Tom Sandoval's music career is benefiting from his time in the Vanderpump Rules spotlight. Whether fans love him or hate him, he's managed to parlay his fame into a unique career path that includes everything from wedding performances to TV appearances. And as for the bride who paid for the performance, it seemed she got exactly what she wanted. A memorable moment with a reality TV star and a performance that, for her, was worth every penny. Final thoughts. Would you pay for Tom Sandoval to sing at your wedding? So the question remains, would you ever consider paying $16,000 for Tom Sandoval to sing at your wedding? While it's certainly an unconventional choice, the bride who hired him seems to have made the most of the situation, enjoying a unique and personalized performance that few others will experience. As for fans, reactions remain mixed. Some are in disbelief, while others see it as an unforgettable opportunity. Regardless of where you stand, it's clear that Tom Sandoval's journey from Vanderpump Rules to music and reality TV continues to surprise, and his role in this wedding is just another chapter in his unpredictable career.